was on the Little Big Shots,
Mm-hmm.
um, that was a big platform for me, and I was able to get
Yes.
two mentors from that.
Mm-hmm.
One
Mm-hmm.
of them is in piano, and
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Prodigy Talks. And today we're back again at 7 p.m. And this time we have a prodigy from America, Miguel Secillano. How are you, Miguel?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. Thanks for coming in. So, what time is it in America, and where are you talking to us from?
Right now it's 8:30 in the morning. And
8:30 in
I'm
the
here
morning.
in Central.
Sorry, Miguel, I lost you there. You're from San Francisco, is that what you said?
No, I said I'm from Central Florida.
Oh, Central Florida. Thanks, I lost you there. Right. So, and tell us a little about yourself, Miguel. What do you do?
Well, I've been awarded in the category of mathematics for Global Child Prodigy Award.
Yes.
I just turned 11 a week ago, and I'm in
Oh,
sixth grade.
congratulations. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Right. So, 11th, and you were in the sixth grade. Is that what you said?
Yes.
And where do you study, Miguel?
Um, I study here in another school, Howard Middle School.
Oh, Howard Middle School. And how is school coming along for you during this pandemic?
It's okay. You just have to wear your mask and keep distance and wash your hands. But other than that, nothing's really changed.
Okay. So, you going to physical school right now? Like, you meet your friends on a
Yes,
daily
I'm
basis?
in Brick.
It's
Yes,
amazing because
but
in India, sorry there.
yeah, my best friend is an online school though, so I'm kind of sad, but it's okay.
Hey, best friend, I think you should just get out there because Miguel misses you. So you should do that. Now, here in India, we still haven't opened up schools yet.
Oh,
So that's exactly why I was checking on if schools have started physically for you or they're still online. But is it mandatory for you to go to school or you can do the online version as well?
no, you can do the online version. That's how I be. That's how I began the school year.
Okay, all right. But you chose to go to, the campus.
Hmm. Yes.
Lovely, lovely. And Mikhail, so I've seen your records. I mean, your parents identified your talent when you were 4.
Hmm.
Tell us a little
That's
about
correct.
how your parents identified your talent. How did this whole thing start for you?
Well, when I was around 2 years old, I started stacking Play-Doh cups and like counting them, and so they
Hmm.
realized there was something different about me than all of the other children. And when I was 4 years old, I started learning the basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And after 2 weeks of, I basically learned all of them.
That's amazing. And who spotted you first, your mom or your dad?
Say it again.
I said, who spotted the talent in you first? Your mom or dad, or did both of them just recognize? I know mom is right there. Yes, and I've seen mom at the Prodigy Awards as well. So,
Yeah,
who sort of, yeah.
I think my mom recognized me first.
Very good. Kudos to mom. I'm going to give her a high five to the side of the screen there. Talk. No, but did it sort of make you feel good about yourself? Because I know you were very young then. You're still young, but sort of being identified for the special ability to look at math this way. Did it make you feel different?
Not really. I mean, like everyone else, I still have friends and I still go to school. It's the same thing as if you were a normal kid. It's just that I've been recognized and I've been in these shows.
Good. No, I
So,
like. I like that clarity about you. That's very good. You know, the point of me asking, did it make you feel different, is some people tend to sort of, not understand the sort of ability, and that's where the ability is also lost. But you're working on it. You continue to work on it. And I read this article about you not believing that you got the award, and you thought it was a scam
Yes,
first.
yes. Yeah, because I didn't know what it was, and it sounded so grand, but it was a little too grand. And then my mom did some research, and she said it was legit, and I was like, whoa.
Did you find out who nominated you?
No, no, I don't know. I don't know who nominated me.
To that good soul out there, we don't know who nominated, Miguel, but if you're out there, please write to him, because at some point we'd like to know who put in the nomination. But yeah, it took us some time to really sort of work through all the nominations, but we are glad
Hmm.
that we
I
found
heard
you.
there's about
And
15,000.
yes, and this year it's crossed 100,000 nominations. So
Wow, wow.
yeah, we are. I mean, the whole team at Global Child Prodigy Awards is, is very diligent about this. So they are working through all the nominations every single day, because the toughest thing for us to tell somebody that they're special, but they're not going to receive the award. So because we can choose only 100, right? And I'm super glad, the award chose you. So Miguel, I once you got the whole recognition, and you knew that you were receiving the award, how did people start reacting around you?
Mm, I mean, I didn't really tell them at first,
Hmm.
but then they started being like, "Whoa, that's really cool." But I didn't want to tell them at first though because I wasn't sure how they would react to it.
Yeah, no, true that. And I just need to ask this. I keep asking all the prodigies this. Did getting the sort of recognition from Global Child Prodigy sort of open new doors for you by any chance?
Well, when I was on the Little Big Shots,
Mm-hmm.
um, that was a big platform for me, and I was able to get
Yes.
two mentors from that.
Mm-hmm.
One of
Mm-hmm.
them is in piano, and the other one is for computer science. So,
Yeah.
so it was a really big thing for me.
Lovely. And tell us about the Little Big Shots, because I think you are, if not the third or the fourth prodigy that I'm talking to who's been on the Little Big Shots. Somehow there's this Little Big Shots and prodigy connection going on very strong here.
It's really cool. Like I got to see how, like all the cameras over there. I got to see like the room where you do the interviews. It's really cool being there. And I also got to see California for the first time. And I got to see the Hollywood sign. I got to go to planetariums. It was really fun being there in California and being in Little Big Shots as well. And I
Beautiful.
got to
And
meet a lot of other people there as well.
I'm sure. Uh, do you know the twin, sort of tap dancing kids, the twins from Little Big Shots?
I think I remember them, yes.
Yes. So I believe I had the interview with them about 2 months back, and they're the other ones from Little Big Shots. It's amazing. I think you're the fourth one. And did you do only Little Big Shots America, or did you start doing the whole? Some of them end up doing a whole lot of other Little Big Shots too. Did you stop with
No,
America, or you?
yeah, it was just America.
It was just America. Good. And the whole mentor thing for you, how did that work? How was the whole experience for you?
I mean, I was really honored to get two mentors from all of the Little Big Shots experience. I didn't know that that was gonna happen, but I got a new piano teacher and computer science teacher. I mean, and I still work with them today. It's really fun.
Beautiful. And so they're based out of Florida as well, or they're based out of somewhere in
Yes,
America and you're just going to. Okay, they're based out of Florida?
yes, yes, the same city.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
both of them actually live in the same area.
Or even more convenient. That's good access. Beautiful. So
Huh?
during this pandemic, did you
Yes,
sort of
it is.
explore any? Yeah. So during this pandemic, did you explore anything new? Did you learn anything new? How was the whole pandemic for you?
Well, when school ended, I was actually kind of shocked. But then we got to use technology more. My parents didn't really like the idea of that because like they placed restrictions on my computer time. But we did it anyway. We went on Zoom. I learned how to use Zoom. I learned how to use Microsoft Teams. Um, and it was really fun for me that time. It was like a learning process for me. But I still felt like it wasn't right. Something wasn't right. It was better being in brick and mortar than it was being in online school.
Yeah. No, because I have a young son who's just about 4 years old, and the online setting does not set well with him. It doesn't sit well with him. He's not able to adapt, and not that he's not able to, but it somehow doesn't feel natural to him.
Hmm.
So we had to find ourselves a home tutor to come in because you need that personal connection. Yes, it is tough on the kids all across the world as well, where a lot of them have to be bound at home. But did you sort of learn anything new during this pandemic by any chance? Did you explore something else apart from what you normally do?
Well, during the pandemic, I took two virtual courses from Harvard University on computer science. The first one was just Introduction to Computer Science. The second one was Computer Science, web programming with Python and JavaScript. I took both of those courses and got certified for both of them. It was a really fun experience.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And can I ask this? So I believe your interest is mathematics, computer science,
Yeah.
and how did the piano thing come in?
Well, during this mathematics thing, I was also playing the piano
Uh-huh.
at a young age as well. And then when the piano mentor I have right now, when she noticed that I play piano, she wanted to tutor me as well because she liked me and she actually gave us for free. We didn't have to pay for anything, which is really nice.
No, which is very nice. But I'm sure she found some talent in you, and she felt
Yes,
the need to
yes.
foster it. So yeah, that's amazing. So is there like a natural love story with mathematics, computer science, and piano, or one of them is lesser than the other?
No, I think they're all pretty equal. I mean, I like piano, I like math, I like computer science. I think they're all balanced.
Lovely. And do you sort of have any sort of clarity as to what you really want to do with your life as you grow older and with all the
Yeah.
knowledge you're acquiring? Yeah.
I want to be I want to be in the computer science field, but there's also mathematics that comes into that, and I want to help the world in some way by making programs, simulations, and doing stuff like that. Yeah.
Very well, very well. And I know you're just 11, and a lot of things are going to change over the course of the next 4 5 years. Again, the world is changing, and every 5 years is a new world altogether. But can I ask you this very candidly, right? If you were to choose a job profile, like, hey, this is what I'm going to do right away, I'm going into the real world, what would that be?
Hmm.
Like
Say it
now,
again.
boom. If you want to choose a job profile for yourself going into the real world starting tomorrow, what would that be?
Maybe maybe I'd start off by making like other programs like to help the other disabled people maybe.
Lovely.
Maybe that's what I would do. Like tomorrow, if I were to start jobs tomorrow, then I'd probably try helping the disabled people because they need the most help right now.
Now, kudos to the kind man you are. And I like the way you're thinking right now. Yeah, that's good. It's amazing. So I'm just going to dive a little further into your life and just explore this whole mathematics side, right? Do you have any mentors for math, Miguel?
No, no, no. I don't have any mentors for math.
So how do you evolve in that discipline? How does it work for you?
Well, my dad got me this book like it's called Art of Problem Solving. We call it
Okay.
AOPS, and I
Hmm.
do like 5 or 10 math problems from that book every day.
Okay.
Right now I'm in algebra for the book series.
Lovely. And if you have any sort of hiccups, sorry there.
Hmm.
Go on, please.
I had I finished counting and probability and number theory.
And normally, what age do other people do this at?
Hmm, maybe about eighth grade, maybe like in their teens.
So you're about 2, 3 years ahead of the average person.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's lovely. So, I'm again. So, if you have any sort of questions that you want to ask somebody in math, who would you go to?
Hmm. Maybe someone maybe someone really experienced. Um, like I'm, I'm trying to think of a person. Maybe if they were still alive that I could just go to. Maybe Albert Einstein, because I'm inspired by him. If he were still alive today,
Sure.
I'd probably try to find a way to ask him stuff.
I'm sure he'd love to have a conversation with you. That's good. No, but just seeing how a lot of people are self-taught. I see a lot of prodigies are homeschooled in certain cases, and some of them are self-taught. But again, in terms of mentors, they choose multiple mentors like you do. I see a bit of a pattern. You're keeping a little bit of options open in all areas, and you're focusing on them equally, and and sometimes you're mixing all of it together to have a sense of purpose and direction. It's amazing. I, you know, can I ask very, very candidly, if it was not computer science, math, and piano, do you see yourself doing anything else, Miguel?
Actually, yes, I do have a passion for drawing and sketching. Actually, it's
Nice,
just that I don't really show them online, but I do drawings and sketches as well.
lovely,
I mean,
lovely,
I may
and
not be that good of an artist, but I think I draw pretty good.
I'd love to, see them. I'm sure you do. I'd love to see them someday on your platform that you don't know you still have. So I'd love to see them on your social media platform. So, so just out of curiosity, who runs the social media platform for you? Mom?
No, it's dad. My dad. My
Ah,
dad runs my Facebook page for me and my main YouTube
lovely.
channel.
Great. So which one are you more active on, your YouTube or Facebook?
And I'm not sure because both of them are kind of inactive, but I think I'm gonna say the YouTube one.
Do you want to tell people what your channel is, so that, if at all anybody wants to follow you or subscribe to your channel, they can?
Well, my YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel, which has about 1,000 subscribers, is my name, Miguel Secillano. I also have another one where I do like animation and I'm editing videos um, with programs and stuff like that. It's called Animated and Animates.
Okay.
A lot of people spelled it wrong, but
Would you want to spell it out right
it's
for
like a
them?
channel for okay. ANIMATED INIMATEDS. Wait, hold on. Did I spell that right?
Okay, I am confused
Animated
myself.
anim
Okay. Animated, I think, is going to be the easier bit, but the second one,
yes, animated and then inanimate. Animated
inanimates.
inanimate. There's no
Animated,
spaces.
inanimates, ANIMATES. Correct?
Yes, that's it.
All
That's
right,
it.
so
That's it.
I'm going to give it a shot for all of you who still haven't caught it. It's animated inanimates without any spaces. So,
Yes,
all of
that's
you,
it. That's it.
check that out. Check that out. Yeah, check that out. So, no, it's lovely chatting with you, and getting to know more about your backstory now, and how do you prepare every day for your computer science, your math, your piano? How do you sort of prioritize all your preferences and prioritize your,
Well, normally every day I do a little bit of the AOPS. For the computer science, like what I do when I think of a program, I try writing it out if I have time. And for the piano, I practice piano every day diligently.
and how do you sort of balance school with all of this?
Well, I mean, when I'm driving to school, I do like about 5 AOPS problems when when I go to school, and then when I come back home, I do another 5. And then piano is also after school, so I do piano that after that as well. And I
Lovely.
mean,
And
there's yeah,
what time does your day start then, Miguel?
um, school for middle school starts at 9:25 in the morning. So I have a little bit of time before and a lot of time after to do what like a lot of stuff and to be productive.
Absolutely. And what time does your day start? Like, when do you wake up, and what time do you go to bed?
Mm, I wake up around maybe 6:30 or 7 normally.
Hmm.
Um, and then I sleep at around 8. I go to bed at around 8:30 in the
Lovely. So
evening.
you're early to rise and early to bed.
Mhm.
Very
Yes.
well. So very well. No, I'm gonna give credit to your mom for that. So all right, Miguel. So no, it's good to know because I somehow see a lot of structure in what you do, and it'll sort of help somebody out there if they're looking to put some structure to their life. It's too early; they're young, but in case it helps parents. But I have to say, a lot of kids have a lot of phobia to math, and is there anything you want to tell them?
Well, I mean, if you just take simple steps, small steps first, and listen to your teacher attentively, then you can start learning math easier and you'll be more excited with it if you take just smaller steps. Because math, it's true, math is hard, but because it's hard, you can learn a lot from it and your brain can become stronger and more intelligent. So it's kind of
And
like watering a plant.
I'm sure it is. There's a lot of discipline to what you do. Uh, is there anything that you want to tell parents who keep forcing students into math without knowing, how you do it? I mean, it's not advice per se. What works for you, you can tell them. It might help them as well.
Well, I mean, parents, just keep supporting your children in what they do. Just let them grow on their own and guide them in the direction like that's good, you know, and just support your children and guide them in the right direction.
Lovely, lovely. It's wonderful talking to you. But I have, before I let you go, there are just two, three things I want to ask you. You made the trip to India for Global Child Prodigy Awards.
Hmm.
How was the whole experience for you?
Yes. Oh, it was really cool. Like the flight was really long.
It
And
is.
I loved it. My mom was really worried that I'd get jet lag, but I kind of handled it by not sleeping as much. Actually, that actually kind of worked for me. To not experience as much jet lag, and we stopped. I think in Dubai was it, and then we took off from Dubai to India, and I got to see the Burj Khalifa in the middle of that. I also
Yeah.
got to see the
You can't
Taj
miss it.
Mahal.
You can't miss the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, even if they try to hide it, right?
And I also got to see the Taj Mahal, which was really cool. I also got like a marble chess set.
Wow.
It's as a souvenir from Taj Mahal. I also got a marble version of Taj Mahal, like a mini version that's plated in
Beautiful.
onto marble. It was really cool, and I really loved the experience there. And meeting all of the other people there, like Rodrigo and Akash, like all of those other people there, it was really nice to meet them and talk to them. It's kind of like we were lifelong friends, but we just met.
True that.
Oh
No,
yeah,
it
right.
was.
There was also a fan that met me. that met me in the hotel that I was staying at. I was really surprised. Like I didn't know him at all, but he was like wanting to meet me. He was following me on YouTube and all of my platforms that I'm on. It was such an honor to meet a fan of me,
That's
and
amazing.
it was really amazing. I liked it.
That's it's also good of you to meet that fan because you don't know what sort of an impact you would have on their life. So it's very nice of you to do that. And no, it's good to know. Are you in touch with any of your core prodigies of the Global Child Prodigy Awards 2020?
Yes, yes, a little bit, yeah. Rodrigo and Akash are the
Oh,
two that I
good.
talk to sometimes.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, I wish you all the very best, Miguel. It's lovely talking to you and sort of exploring, you know,
Thank
the
you.
story behind this entire journey. And I just wanted to know, how was the whole experience for you? And I see a lot of humility in you. You're grounded, and I sincerely hope that you continue to do all the wonderful things you're on at. And we're super excited that you are one of the 100 prodigies for the Global Child Prodigy Awards 2020. And the next version is up for 2021 very soon. 2020 is done this year. So, yeah. And if I'm not wrong, I think the CEO, Prashant, is going to be making an announcement very soon as to where the awards are going to be held this year. And we're not doing a virtual one, we're trying to keep it physical when everything settles and dies down. So, if
Yeah.
time and life does permit you to join us for that, we'd love to have you there. But all the very best to you, Miguel. It was lovely talking to you, and thanks to your wonderful parents and your wonderful mom, because I know how much of a support she is. I saw her walking around the Global Child Prodigy Awards itself, taking pictures of you, and I see the wonderful support she is. So I wish you all the very best, Miguel. Thanks for talking to us today.
Thank you.
All right, to everybody out there, we'll be back again live at 7 p.m. Tomorrow. And today, we chatted with Miguel Secillano, a wonderful, wonderful young man. And we'll catch you again at 7 tomorrow for another Prodigy. Take care, all of you. See you tomorrow.